I had been lying in bed, scrolling through my phone aimlessly, trying to distract myself from the uneasy feeling creeping in. The dim light from my bedside lamp cast long, soft shadows across the room. I told myself it was just my imagination playing tricks on me, as it sometimes does when you're alone at night. Eventually, I turned off the lamp and closed my eyes, hoping sleep would take over soon. But something felt off, like an itch in the back of my mind that I couldn't reach. I lay there listening to the faint hum of the ceiling fan when I thought I heard the soft creak of a floorboard outside my room. My heartbeat quickened. I stayed still, straining my ears, convincing myself it must be nothing. Maybe the house settling, maybe my imagination. But then I heard it again, a sound too deliberate to dismiss. I froze, my body tensing as a rush of fear crawled up my spine. Before I could think of what to do, the door to my room opened slightly, just enough for someone to slip inside. I couldn't see clearly in the dark, but there was a silhouette, a boy standing there. He was quiet, unnervingly so, and I didn't recognize him. Panic gripped me, my voice caught in my throat, and for a moment I couldn't move. What was he doing in my house? Why was he in my room? My mind raced with questions, none of them offering any answers. He didn't say a word. Instead, he walked closer, his movements slow, almost hesitant. I wanted to scream, to demand who he was and what he wanted, but fear kept me silent. My body felt heavy, as though the air around me had thickened. Then he leaned over, and for a split second, I thought he might speak, but instead he just stood there, his face shadowed and unreadable. I could feel his presence, the weight of his nearness pressing down on me, and then, just as silently as he had entered, he turned and left. I stayed awake for hours after that, staring at the door, my mind replaying the moment over and over. Who was he? How had he gotten in? What had he done while I was lying there, frozen in fear? When morning finally came, the sunlight streaming through the windows felt wrong, almost mocking. I searched the house, every corner, every locked door, but there was no trace of him, no sign that anyone had been there at all. I don't know what he did or why he was there, and the not knowing, that's the part that haunts me the most.